Good evening YouTube, this is Mr. Sasuke Dragon and welcome to another episode of Feedback Friday. This week we have a few topics for you this week. First of all, we're going to be talking about the brand new Duelist map that I got through the other day, which of course you'll find very interesting and very appealing to a lot of you more mature type of duelists or Yu-Gi-Oh players, whichever way you want to put it. Secondly, we're going to be talking about a few stupid cards that I personally dislike straight away out of the new Order of Chaos set. These two cards that I will be talking about really do annoy me, and I don't even understand why these two were even brought into the set. And thirdly, we're going to be talking about overall of Order of Chaos. What do I think about it? Was it a good set? Was it a bad set? Do I think it's a good investment? And we see where it goes from there. So, let's get started. Right, this is the first part of my topic, which is about the Dark Magician Girl Sexy Duelist mat, which cost me around about $25, which is quite impressive to be honest. My mate Flannery basically found on eBay and was like, "Whoa, don't you look at that? Doesn't that just look absolutely epic?" I'm like, "How much is it?" So he told me how much it was, and I thought, well, I had a few spare quid, and I thought, well, I might as well buy it while it's there, because the guy only had one, and I was like, well, I'm not going to wait around. And I was just like, yes, I have to buy that. So when I was dueling one of my mates the other day, he's like, "Oh, how much is that for?" I was like, "Well, I'm not selling it." "Oh, come on, mate, I'll give you 30 quid. I was like, "No, I'm not selling it." "I'll give you 50 quid. Dude, seriously, I am not selling this duelist mat. Understand? Yeah, he still persists, but I was like, dick. When I was dueling my mate Fanner, he's like, "Dude, I don't see the point in dueling, mate." I just like gawping out. He's like, "Yeah." And I think to myself, our local tournaments, we've got a local staller, Lance, that basically just does a lot of stalling and doesn't even know how to duel. So he have another reason to basically stop dueling and start gulping over Dark Magician Girl. And of course, this is non-4Kids banned, so everything goes, which is awesome. 4Kids can't ban this shit. Dickheads. But I mean, I was quite impressed with this mat. I mean, for the price as well. And you know, it's better with no like cards on it, because it looks better with it without no cards at all on it. So I'm quite impressed with that one. And you know, this will be my brand new dueling mat from now on. And of course, when I do card reviews, etc., etc. Okay, this is the next part of Feedback Friday. First of all, this card is Dark Flat Top. It's a pain in the arse and it's crap. It's a complete waste of time even having a space in Order of Chaos. Every time I was opening a packet, I thought I was going to pull Dark Debonair, but no, I pulled Dark Flat Top. I think I pulled 3 Dark Flat Tops out of one of the Order of Chaos boxes. I was not really impressed. I thought, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't run a lot of synchros anymore. I don't run specific like machine type monsters anyway, and this requires like 1 Dark Tuner, fine, plus 1 or more non-tuner machine type monsters. Right. Pointless, and it's a level 8 and has 3000 defense. Pretty pointless. Bottomless doesn't work for 1, which is a good thing, but then you got Warning or Sun Judgment, so you've gone all your way through bringing that card out. Warning, crap, Judgment. So you just wasted a synchro or something. You could go into something like Red Dragon Archfiend. You could go into things like Scrap Dragon. You could go into Stardust. You know, there are so many different other level 8 monsters you could go into besides going into this stupid card. Yes, as I said, it has a brilliant defense, but it's not going to last long on the field. Smashing Ground, gone. It's a perfect target for Smashing Ground. I mean, your opponent's just going to sit there and wait for you to summon this stupid card. Yeah, I summon this in defense mode, so it goes into defense. Yes, Smashing Ground. Oh, phew, off the field. So this card is pretty pointless. Okay, probably most of you right now are looking at Dark Magician Girl's breasts, which are on the right side of the screen. Just thought I'd point that out, because most people are probably looking at that right now. So, presumably, after me having that little rant, this card is absolutely ridiculous and pointless, and this card is not even going to be played at all. Okay, we go on to the second card, White Knight Queen. Rubbish, pointless, stupid, idiotic, and complete utter rubbish. I mean, no one uses tribute monsters anymore. Tribute monsters are more of old school, depending on what type of tribute monster you're bringing to the field. But White Knight Queen is absolutely pathetic. It requires 2 tributes to summon it to the field, cannot be special summoned, and once per turn you can target 1 set card face down and destroy that card. Pointless. That is absolutely pointless. Yes, as 1 set card, so you can destroy a face down monster card, you can destroy a face down set spell or trap card, but why would you waste 2 tributes for that? I mean, it's warning, it's judgment, and it's bottomless targets. I mean, who's actually gonna sit there at a dueling table and go, right, I sacrifice both of my 2 monsters, some White Knight Queen. Bottomless. Pointless. It's absolutely pointless. I wouldn't even summon this card myself. When I was looking at the list of Order of Chaos, I thought, what is the point in this card? This is absolutely pointless and a disgrace. I can't even use this card. Why would I want to use it? I mean, when White Knight Dragon came out, that was absolutely brilliant. I mean, that card did something. White Knight Queen does nothing. It just blows up one of your face downs. Wow. You can do the MST. You can use Storm. You know, there's other ways of blowing stuff up. I mean, why waste 2 tributes to bring this card out? I wouldn't. But probably there's some idiot out there that will go, I tribute my 2 monsters for White Knight Queen. Really? Really? You're going to waste 2 monsters who you have face down just to summon a 2100 beat stick that takes 2 tributes that could easily get wiped off the field? Yeah, I wouldn't even bother with this card. I mean, you can even get, these days, a level 4 monster with 2100 attack. So, at the end of the day, if you want a big beater, this card is crap, its effect is crap. And the picture, well, the picture's not too bad, it's like a stone statue of my Valentine, to be honest. That's what it really is. Or unless Joey has literally exploded all over her and just made her have some icing over her, but I don't know. This card just reminds me of Joey and my Valentine in a crude type of way. My, Joey. Well, that's what I think about that card. If you've got a crude mind, you'll understand exactly what I was talking about. But I find that card absolutely pointless. Well, thinking back, was Order of Chaos a good investment for Teamwataponuk UK? Personally, yes. I mean, we pulled a few decent secrets like Go Girl, Missing X-Saber, Invalka, the Insecta X-Beetle, whatever it's called, Torbas, and of course I bought myself a Daredevil. So all these cards have basically been put into decks and have made things run properly. We're also pulling things like 2 Ultimate Grandmaster Hanzos, and buying a 3rd has come in kind of be handy as well. So in the format now has 2 different types of decks. You have ninjas or you have insectors. Now of course ninjas are easy to play with and easy to get hold of, except with trying to buy 3 ultra rare or ultimate Ninja Grandmaster Hanzos. They're the most expensive cards out of the set for ninjas, whereas insectors, most of the cards are quite easy to find. Gigamantis is now going for a measly £6 when it was going at a sneak peek at £21. So there is a complete absolute difference there. But Hornet is the main engine of insectors, and the problem is there is no real price for Hornet. At the moment it goes between 10 to 15, and sometimes you see a few people on eBay saying £15 to £20. Without Hornet, insectors do not work, and that's the biggest problem. As I've seen with a few videos on YouTube, if you don't pull Insector Hornet, you're going to have to buy one, and a lot of people do not want to buy. And also when people play it in duels, if you don't draw Hornet in your first 5 cards, the game's over, because Hornet starts the game off. You ditch Hornet to the graveyard. Now, the problem is with Hornet is It's an alright card, but for the amount of money people are spending on it, it's absolutely ridiculous, and I wouldn't spend all that money on it. It's only a super rare, but everyone's jizzing over it like it's Christmas come early again. But it's not really that good, to be honest, but it's an alright card, so that's my idea. Then you've got a few more evil tile cards and a new Evilzar card, which is pretty pointless because it requires 2 level 6 monsters. No one's going to use this card, but someone out there will probably try and incorporate it into a deck. It mainly works with basic Evilzar deck. There's a lot of new support cards just come out for it, so maybe someone out there will build a Evilzar deck, but I don't see that going anywhere. But for a fun deck, yeah, it won't work for a fun deck, but there are so many other ways that you can use those Evilzar cards in an absolute different way. So overall, I think Teamwataponuk UK were good in business. So the overall question is, since we pulled absolutely brilliant in this set, should I consider buying another one? Because there's not much more coming out yet except the special edition of 2012. So is it a good investment or not? Well, it really depends. I may possibly do it depending how the week goes, depending on where the prices are actually stuck at, depending on can I ship all the stuff that I don't want and what people do want to take off me, they give me a right price for it, possibly. If the stuff doesn't go, then it's a major possibly. But as I said, overall this set was brilliant. I pulled most of the stuff I wanted, most of the stuff I've already shipped anyway, and I've had a few offers for some of the stuff that we've got in the folder. So this is where it's going to get interesting. So please join me next week for another Feedback Friday. This is Mr. Dragon, and I'm signing out.